is going on, Libra? Welcome back to the channel, Elevated Spirits. It's Jazzy, your reader for today. This is going to be your new moon reading that is taking place on January 21st in the sign of Capricorn. If you follow sidereal astrology, I'm pretty sure that's the sign that is taking place in. So we're going to start off with grabbing some numbers that can represent dates. They can represent life path numbers. They can represent the houses that these energies may be playing out in your birth chart at this time. Okay, so for those of you that are interested in booking a private consultation, checking out my other your other elements playlist, checking out my Etsy wish list, donating to the channel, or donating your girl a coffee, any of that information can and will be found in the description box of every single one of my videos. So if you're interested in any of that, feel free to check that out. So let's get started, guys. So for Libras, we have number 8 starting. Okay, so some of you may be, like I said, a life path number 8, born on the 8th. The 8th of this month may be of significance to you. We also have 3. So these may be, some of you may be a life path 8 or 3. 8 and 3 reduced to an 11. So some of you may be a life path 11, born on the 11th. Okay. 111 this month, the 11th of this month may have been of significance to some of you. May have been something that maybe you've asked for. Like the seed was maybe planted on that day. Like the 3 represents creation, so I feel like some of you may have like solidified the creation of something. Okay, so we also have 4, right? So 8, 3, and 4. Maybe a life path number 4, born on the 4th. These energies may be playing out in your 8th, 3rd, or 4th houses. Okay, so let's see what else. Let's get the theme. What is the theme, Spirit, for Libras with this new moon energy? What is the theme for Libras at this time? What is the theme? What's most important messages? What is the focal point for Libras during the new moon? Alright, so Justice. This also came out for, y'all just saw how thoroughly I shuffled those cards, and I shuffle them just like that at the end of every reading. So the fact that I did, who else did I do today? Virgo. I did that for Virgo. So they got the same exact card. So I feel like for some of you, if you're dealing with Virgo, you may want to check out that reading. If Virgo may be of significance to you. But this is, and it's funny. It's interesting. I didn't think of this when I was doing their reading, but now because I'm doing yours, Libra, this is your sign, okay? I didn't think about that with them, that maybe they have a Libra involved in a situation. But for some of you Libras, you're definitely show up in Virgo's reading. But for them, I was getting more so messages about a court situation or a legal situation. So you Libras, the fact that you're showing up in your own reading and this same exact card show up in Virgo's reading, some of you may be dealing with the Virgo or connected to a Virgo in some type of way. You may want to check out that reading if that resonates with you. Okay, that was interesting. So interesting. Okay. All right, Virgo. Libra. I'm sorry. I told you I just did Virgo, so it's interesting how they're showing up now in yours, or anyway, significance, right? All right, Spirit, for Libras, let's see the bigger picture. Full moon in Sag. Okay, so I feel like some of you are starting to see that maybe as karma is playing out for you or someone else, or like I feel like some of you may be witnessing karma playing out for someone. And I feel like spirits, you're starting to see like the bigger understanding about why maybe you were guided away from someone, or why something didn't maybe work out with someone. I feel like some of you are starting to see how like maybe you dodged a bullet in a situation, why maybe spirit got you out of someone's experience because there was maybe karma on its way to them. The spirit didn't want you to get caught in the crossfire of. Okay. Now, for some of you, you may be dealing with your own kind of like, I guess, dealings with karma at this time. Okay, I feel like spirit definitely wants you to, it could have to do with money. Okay, some of you may be gaining some type of income, gaining some type of prosperity. Like this could be coming in the form of a gift, a job, a raise, promotion, maybe like a legal settlement, something, legalities that you guys are winning. Okay, I feel like for some of you, something is going your way, right? But spirit still wants you to see what it's teaching you. I feel like so this doesn't repeat itself. Okay, spirit does still, just because things went your way or went in your favor, spirit really wants you to still allow yourself to look at the bigger aspect of why this happened. No matter who's in favor, still see where, if it's you that went wrong in a situation, allow yourself to see it from that perspective. But on the flip side, if someone else is in the wrong in a situation, allow yourself to still learn what you could take from that standpoint as well. Okay, But for those of you that are maybe on the not so great end of karma, okay, Spirit does want you to trust the universe at this time, okay? There may be some fears that are coming up, but I feel like they're coming up because Spirit wants you to let them go, let them dissolve, okay? I feel like certain things for some of you are surfacing on purpose, not because you did something wrong necessarily, but because there's something to learn there. There's something that maybe you're needing to release at this time, okay? So, let's see. Spirit for Libras. Ooh, Letha, intensification. So, yeah, some of you, there's something that you've been asking for, something that you're creating. The intention, the momentum for that is increasing. It's intensifying, okay? But I feel like Spirit is wanting you to, it's like something is being held back. Something is being hidden from you, though, until you make room for it. I feel like there's something that you need to make room for. And that could be why something, maybe some justice, that could be also what this is talking about, why justice hasn't played out in your favor yet with something, is because I feel like for some of you, you're not ready for it yet. Meaning that you're needing to, oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes fucking sense. Why Virgo came up in your reading. Okay. I definitely got that for them as well. Okay. That needing to make room for what it is they're asking for, needing to be prepared. Spirit is trying to prepare them for some type of blessing that is coming in. I'm getting that same message here for you guys. So I feel like for some of you, you may be dealing with the Libra. Okay. But, Libras, you might be dealing with the Virgo. But I feel like for some of you, like I said, this has to do with a court matter. Okay. Where, the momentum, the energy towards this, finally settling out or playing out and being done with is increasing. It's intensifying. So I feel like for some of you, there's things that are coming up this time wanting you to take a look at it. Spirit really wants you to trust the plan at this time. Trust in the universe and, where you're being guided to go, what's happening. Trust the universe at this time. Okay. All right. So Spirit for Libras. Let's get into your money, career, finance reading. That is crazy. That's crazy. That like hit me like a whole epiphany, like a whole ton of bricks type shit. Like, wow. I'm like, damn. Okay. That makes sense. Shit. Could we get any more intense there? Some of you may be getting some type of gift and there's going to be people around you that are jealous of it. Okay. This could definitely be people that you work with or people that you meet while you're out and about. You may be like out and about and get some like win a competition or something. There may be people that are like sending you the evil eye when that happens. Okay. But just know that again, there's karma that's being served. Things that are, it's like justice will always win. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. All right, Libras. Some of you may be getting a gift of some sort. Okay. If it's, could be like your gifts. Like if you have spiritual gifts, they could be coming online. For some of you, they're increasing, helping you see something from a bigger picture. Okay. There's something better. All right. So I feel like for some of you, there may be some legalities going on with, your job or something like that. And I feel like for some of you, you may be tempted to fight for your position. But Spirit, I feel like it's saying that it's like happening like that on purpose to get you to, go in a different avenue. I feel like that's kind of like Spirit's way of pushing you in a different direction. So for some of you, you're being guided away, from something or towards something different. Okay. I feel like it's kind of just, something that's best for everyone, obviously including you. So you have entertainer, okay? Put yourself out there and bring out the best in you so you can get noticed. You could be drawn to careers in theater, dancing, music, or any type of entertainment. Is there a talent you could turn into money? Time to think outside the box. So that's, again, where Spirit is talking about seeing the bigger picture. So for some of you, this could definitely be something that maybe, I feel like for some of you, I'm hearing your masters, okay? So for some of you may be artists or musicians or something. And I feel like if there was some like type of like legal situation surrounding like the masters, meaning like the originals, your royalties of something, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. I feel like that all that is playing out for a reason. Okay, it's happening the way it is for a reason. But I feel like it's happening to help you step into, I feel like, more of your power, like more into like a higher version of yourself. Okay. Spirit, can I get one more for Libras? We get one more for Libras. For some of you, you belong in the entertainment industry. For some of you, you're not there yet, or you're, you've been kind of like not sure about it. Some of you belong there. You belong in the entertainment industry. You're meant to entertain, to showcase your talents, to showcase your skills, or put yourself out there in that way and be seen in the spotlight. Okay, we have science. There is something unfolding for you. Work with an open mind. So again, this is what's talking about. There is something better in this intensification. It's like something's going on behind the scenes. This is like behind the scenes energy that I feel like is taking place for some of you Libras. Consider Consider careers in science or any job that unravels the mysteries of the universe. Apply a scientific approach to your business or financial problem. Okay. So that could be what's going on too. Like for some of you, if you're winning like a legal settlement or something, or you're getting some type of money from a legal situation, Spirit wants you to see like why this happened. It happened for a bigger reason than just because you won the case. It's like this happened not only because you won, but because maybe this is your ancestral's karma that you finally like leveled out the playing field and are receiving the rewards based on, you know, on your ancestors' behalf. So I feel like for some of you, this is meant for you to use this in a better way than, you know, than just fucking it off. Like really invest, really learn about the money, really have, you know, hire people that'll help you take care of it, that'll help you grow it, invest it properly, circulate it properly, not spend, circulate, right? Things like that to really help you make the most of it and make it last as long as possible, right? Let it continue to, you know, flow in. Okay. All right. So persistence. Yeah. Don't give up. Okay. Whatever you're doing, I feel like you are going in the right direction. So it's important for you to keep going though. Don't, you know, don't quit. Now's not the time to quit. All right. So let's see what's going on with your love life. 1111 on the screen. Let's see. That's interesting. Some of you may be meeting your divine counterpart during this time. Okay. I literally just said, let's talk about your love messages. Happen to look at the clock at the timer on the camera and it's 11. It was 11:11. So I feel like for some of you, you may be meeting your, for those of you that resonate with the twin flame dynamic, you may be meeting your counterpart, or you may be coming into union with that counterpart during this new moon. Okay. You may be calling them in during this time. That could also be an indication for those of you Libras that may have done some, if you're a practitioner, like some of us are, for those of you that maybe have done like a love spell or intentions surrounding your love life, things like that. I feel like during this new moon, some of you may be starting to see that play out, start to see like this, the kind of like the growth of that, right? All right, Spirit, let's see what's going on for Libras and love. What can I look forward to with this new moon? No, I don't want that. 3 of Swords. Someone may be feeling heartbroken, okay, about you. This could be you breaking someone else's heart. I mean, obviously it could go either way, you know, but some of you, I mean, like I said, it depends on whatever side of that you fall on, but it could be either or. So let's see. Spirit for Libras. What's going on regarding Libra's love life? If that's meant to come back out, it will. It always does. That happened, I think, in Virgo's reading. I was like so geeked up, like, see, it wanted to come back out and it did it, and then it actually came out. So if that's meant to come back out, it will. All right. So, ooh, so someone, okay, Libras, this could be, so take this as it resonates. Some of you, this is, I feel like someone around you. Okay. I feel like someone around you is receiving karma. And I feel like as even though you're the one who I feel like is on the positive side of it, all right, I do still feel like there is something that Spirit is still trying to show you or teach you with why this happened, maybe to this person. I feel like for some of you, you may not see this happening. You may not know that this is happening, but for some of you that have been, you know, needing some type of confirmation that someone's receiving the karma, or reaping the results of their consequences, like the consequences of their actions. I feel like for some of you, this is someone that's coming towards you. You may not see it yet. This may be someone that you kind of like, you still think about subconsciously. I feel like you may think about this person at night. This person may like astral travel to you, and like you may be seeing this person in your dreams. But I feel like there's someone in your energy, Libra, that is, you know, definitely regretting. I feel like maybe the confusion or the illusions that they tried, the dream that they tried to sell you that maybe they couldn't give you. Okay, for some of you, this could be talking about, you know, someone that maybe was dealing with more than one person, had a lot of different people that they were talking to or fucking around with. And I feel like this person is finally realizing, you know, the error of their ways, the error of their, you know, of their mistake. I feel like someone's finally starting to see that they actually fucked up. Okay. I feel like you're going to get a message from someone. I feel like they definitely want to come see you. They may want to meet up, maybe talk to you about a project or something that, you know, regarding like money matters or something that they want to work on with you. Yeah, I feel like this is someone that maybe you walked away from, someone that maybe you had to do a lot of healing surrounding. This could be obviously someone that you're not talking to, that you're not in communication with. So, you know, someone's definitely feeling regretful though for whatever's happened, whatever's taken place. If this is someone, like I said, you already know. So let's see. Spirit, what else for Libras? What's going on with love? I feel like it's like someone's, you know, seeing how they fucked up with, you know, maybe trying to confuse you, or by just dealing with more than one person, dealing with a bunch of people. Like, it's like when you get greedy, you don't win like that, you know? You don't win. Yeah, someone definitely backstabbed you, betrayed you here. I feel like for some of you, this is something that this like person is like, I feel like now remorseful or regretful because they finally realize that something is over. Okay, that something is done. Maybe for some of you, if this is someone that, you know, was talking, you know, to a bunch of different people while talking to you, I feel like they got hurt. For some of you, this person ended up getting backstabbed, betrayed, maybe the same way that they did you, it was done to them. Okay, and that could be for some of you what this justice is here, is that, you know, Spirit's teaching someone a lesson. You're someone's, I feel like some of you, you're someone's lesson. You're seeing that you are someone's lesson. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Spirit, is there some new, let's see, is there new love coming in for Libras? Let's do Libra singles. So seems like for some of you that's dealing with someone, okay, someone's definitely receiving karma for their bullshit. Okay, I feel like for some of you, what they did to you is being done to them. Okay, so for those of you that have been wondering, is someone gonna get karma, or have they got karma? Yes, they sure the fuck have. All right, so for singles, okay, you guys got new love coming in. For some of you, this could definitely speak of just loving yourself, just, you know, all the fuck shit you've gone through. I feel like some of you could definitely be in that energy of just like, you know what, at this point, me loving myself, if I can do that fully and completely, I will be totally fucking happy. That's something that a lot of people don't even, that's not even a goal that people typically aim for. You know what I'm saying? In this day and age, like a lot of people don't even think about shit like that. I definitely do. I really rather just get to that point, like, you know, to be able to love myself that fucking much, you know. I feel like some of you, this is someone definitely new that's coming towards you. This could be someone that has done the healing, okay, that has done the internal work. All right. For some of you, if this is someone that you already know, or someone that's already like on your radar, this could just be someone that maybe you're not, that you haven't been talking much to lately. Maybe someone that's been, I feel like you think about them time to time, or they think about you. I feel like this person may think about you when they're meditating, or when they're just kind of like resting, relaxing, taking a break, maybe on their days off. I feel like you're definitely on their mind. Let's see, what else? But yeah, this could definitely be someone, like I said, if this is someone you already know, or, I mean, and it could still be someone you don't know. It could be still someone new that you haven't met yet. For some of you that you haven't, you're maybe dreaming up this person. Like, you think about them a lot. You think about what they're going to look like. Holy fuck. You're thinking about what they're going to look like. You know, what it's going to be like when you meet them. I feel like some of you, you're like manifesting this person. Some of you singles, that is what this is representing. Now it makes sense. Some of you are literally in this energy of visualizing your like perfect person. Okay. For some of you, those of you that are doing that are actually taking the time to think about what it would feel like, pretending, you know, embodying the energy of what if your person is already there, or what it's like when they're laying next to you, or, you know what I'm saying, taking the time to really visualize those things. That is what the fuck is happening here, because after that you have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, for me as a reader, this is the happiest card in the deck, not the Sun. This is the happiest card. This is the money, the love, the wealth, the stability, the community. This is fucking literally everything that you could want. The happiness, okay, the wish fulfillment, the joy, the contentment, all of the above. This is all of that wrapped in one. So I feel like for some of you Libras, this is what you're calling into yourself. Maybe if this is you loving on yourself and allowing yourself to do that healing, that's why you're attracting all this, because you're coming in alignment with what it is you're asking for. Okay, so like I said, for some of you that have been manifesting something, what we talked about at the very beginning, that energy is intensifying. Okay, it's growing in size. Like that energy, the momentum is growing. So it's like you need it. Whatever you've been doing, Libra, keep fucking doing it. It's working. I feel like for some of you, this is someone from your past that's already hurt you, fuck them. Okay, for some of you, you're being guided to love on yourself. If this is someone that's coming back around, that's hurt you before, you got way better shit, bigger shit coming. Okay, for some of you, this is Spirit's indication that you need to love yourself. Okay, that yeah, you're gonna have someone coming back around who's feeling regretful, remorseful. For some of you, they only feeling regretful because they got caught, not because they really regret what the fuck happened. Okay, and that's why some of you maybe just, you know, in this energy coming into the new moon about, you know what, I just really want to be single. Like, I enjoy my single life. Okay, for some of you, you got a whole bunch of money coming in just because of that alone. Okay, just because you loving on yourself a bit more, you're showing Spirit that I deserve this. I deserve to be able to take care of myself, and I'm willing to take care of myself, right? It's like when you show, you know, the universe that you're willing to do certain things, certain sacrifices you're willing to make, like I'm willing to take care of myself if I'm given, you know, the resources to do so, then the universe blesses you with that, right? So let's get into your new moon messages, shall we? Libras. Oh, god damn it. Oh. All right. For Libras. So what ego energy are Libras being guided to leave behind or release with this new moon? What in the world? Queen of Swords. Okay, that wasn't supposed to be in that deck. Interesting. All right, so Spirit for Libras, what ego energy are they being guided to leave behind? Interesting. Okay. Right, where is their current energy? Where are Libras at currently? Ooh, okay, interesting. All right, what doors are trying to open up or manifest for Libras during this time, Spirit? What doors are trying to open up and manifest? Interesting. And what is in Libras' hopes and fears? What are in Libras' hopes and fears? Interesting. So we got two of these are major arcanas. Two of these sets are both major arcana cards. That's interesting. All right, what is the best next action, next step that Libras can take? What is the best next step that Libras can take? Beautiful. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, you guys, with this new moon, we have the Six of Candles. Okay, so this represents the Six of Wands. So this is definitely that fiery Sagittarian Leo energy here. Okay, so some of you may be dealing with one of those signs, and we have those signs highly aspected in your chart, or just simply embodying the traits of a sign, which is very possible. We are all energetic beings, so don't let the signs get you all wrapped up. So this is the energy I feel like some of you are coming into. This is what's underneath it also. Underneath the surface, you don't realize, I feel like some of you, that how successful you're going to be. I feel like for some of you, you're meant to be in the entertainment industry. You're maybe meant to entertain others in some type of way. And some of you don't realize how successful that's going to make you. How maybe some of you you're meant to become famous. Okay. Some of you may end up getting like getting picked up on some type of like justice show, like some type of like law show. You know what I'm saying? Like being like a lawyer in a, like maybe getting, whether this is an acting role or, you know, something like that. Some of you may be becoming, like I said, being in the entertainment industry, and you're going to get a lot of fame, fortune, wealth. Like I feel like you're going to end up getting different offers from people that want to work with you, that want you to be a part of their project, or, you know, whatever that is. So for some of you, you're definitely in that position or coming into that position during this new moon. That's maybe for some of you, like how all this is playing. At the end of the day, you're successful. At the end of the day, all the fucking challenges and obstacles that you've gone through, you're overcoming all that shit. Like that's fucking dope. So all right, so we're gonna clarify these energies. All right, Spirit for Libras, what Spirit is wanting you to leave behind. We have the Page of Pumpkins and the Three of Potions. Okay, so for some of you, this is I feel like for some of you, this has to do with, some of you may be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm also getting heavy Capricorn energy here. I feel like there's a younger earth sign, okay, that may want to reconcile with you, okay, that may want to come back around. I feel like this is maybe an energy that is toxic, okay, someone that is maybe codependent. I feel like this is someone who is just, you know, maybe really young-minded or a bit immature, okay? But I feel like Spirit wants you to, I feel like there's an idea here or a desire of some sort to maybe bring something back together with this person. And I feel like for some of you, there's a maybe trauma bond or some type of wound attached to this energy here that Spirit wants you to release. So I feel like it's more so about, you know, if that's, you know, for those of you that resonates with the person. Now, for others of you, this could definitely be talking about, some of you may be finding yourself wanting to, you know, all of a sudden like reinvent yourself in some type of way. And Spirit wants you to make sure that if you're doing that, you're doing it from a place of, you know, that I really want to do it for myself, not because others, you know, my friends or the friendship circle I have around me, because they're doing it. So I feel like for some of you, you're definitely coming into some type of abundance, but you want to make sure that you're not letting like the ego of others, you know what I'm saying, shape the decisions you make, and shape that like now all of a sudden I want to have surgery and I want to fix this about myself and fix that about myself. And it starts to, you know what I'm saying, essentially you lose who you are behind all the changes that maybe society or for some of your friendship groups or circles are trying to get you to make. Okay, so I feel like Spirit wants you to be mindful of that don't feel like you have to, you know, do things or fix yourself in all these different ways to please other people. Okay, Spirit, can we clarify? What's the Page of Pumpkins for, and the Three of Potions for Libras, please? Yeah, Ten of Wands. So this is about Spirit wanting you to really, you know, drop the burdens of, you know, other people, the people that are around you. Like I said, the people pleasing energy, making you feel like you have to like do things. It's like, because people want you to do things because they're uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's like people don't want you to take a certain opportunity because it scares them. You know what I'm saying? It like makes them uncomfortable. So they're trying to like dictate the decisions that you make. So for some of you, that's what this is talking about. Like realizing where, you know, you're taking on the burdens and the baggage or the emotional trauma and heaviness of other people or those around you. Okay. Understanding as well that, you know, for those of you that drink or indulge, you know, making sure that you're staying balanced, you know, in your Libra energy, right? Staying balanced within, you know, how much you drink, maybe who you drink around, things like that, for those of you that do indulge. And that's just because when you're in that energy of, that's why they call it wines and spirits, right? Is because it's a spirit, right? It opens up, it makes you susceptible and opens the doors to other spirits to take over your body during that time while you're intoxicated, right? A lot of people don't know that about, you know, the alcohol, right? So, and I don't, for whatever reason, I just don't talk about it much, but the fact that it's coming up, I feel like for some of you, you may have some, addictions, okay, that some of you are dealing with. Some of you, it may be alcohol, okay, where some of you, you may be guided to maybe make some type of changes in regards to your alcohol intake or your, you know, whatever you do, maybe in excess, okay, something maybe you overindulge in, whatever that is. It could be food, it could be junk food, it could be, you know, whatever you do too much of, right? Making sure that you understand why you're doing that, okay, and allowing yourself to release the baggage that maybe enabling you or you know, kind of like perpetuating the energy to do something, to overdo something or indulge too much in something. Okay, there's always an underlying root, and that's what I feel like for some of you, you know, it's Spirit's, you know, making this happen for some of you to see the bigger picture here. So for some of you, if this feels like something bad is happening or something that is making you really uncomfortable, Spirit is doing that as a way to bring balance, to restore balance in your life, but also help you, you know, see the bigger reason, the bigger purpose that it served for why this happened the way it did or why it played out in a certain way. Okay, I feel like for some of you, maybe taking something really personal, but I feel like, you know, it's Spirit's way of showing you where if you're taking on things, if you're not allowing yourself to deal with the root of the situation, and you keep taking on more and more, that, you know, when you already know that you're overwhelmed and you're not listening to those messages, it's like, and you're not choosing to drop the things that are weighing you down, it's like Spirit's going to make it, you know, where you're not going to be able to ignore that shit too much longer, right? So I feel like some of you may be going through that year because this is your current energy here, okay? And it makes sense. We just talked about addictions, codependencies. That's what the devil represents, right? Which is what this reading, I designed this spread for this new moon, because it's happening in the sign of Capricorn. So that's why the first question spoke on, you know, the egoic traits or energy that Spirit is trying to get you to release during this time. Here we go. So this ties perfectly into that. So for some of you Libras, I feel like there may be some addictions or codependencies that maybe some of you have on wine. The fact that I said spirits and wine, I really feel like for some of you it's alcohol, right? And I feel like there may be things that feels like it's falling apart, or maybe your world feels like it's falling apart. Things could be, for some of you, that could be what's intensifying here, where things are only getting worse because you're not heeding the call of something that maybe you're doing in excess. That Spirit is trying to show you, like, if you keep going down the path you're going to self-destruct. And I feel like for some of you, things may be playing out in a certain way because Spirit is trying to get you to see it from this higher level of perspective. That Spirit's trying to get you to see, like, look, I'm trying to show you the whole bigger picture of, you know, why this is happening, that some of you may not be wanting to see it, or you may, you know, be kind of avoiding seeing it. So that's definitely for someone. All right. Spirit, can we clarify the Master and the Tower? What is it here, please, for Libra? Teamwork. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. Spirit, can I have one more? The Emperor. So this could, I feel like for some of you, this is about working together with a divine masculine. For some of you, this could be like a representative of a husband or your divine counterpart, father figure, someone who is of authority and control of things. Okay. For some of you, this is, you know, you guys are currently in this energy of trying to work with your person or, you know, work with the authorities with something. For some of you, it's about, if it's, have to do, for those of you that are involved in some type of legal or justice, you know, matter, this could be talking about working with, you know, the legal system. Okay. Maybe if it has to do with like something you're needing to pay off or something, right? Maybe some debts have been racked up due to, you know, some codependencies that kind of got a little out of hand. So for some of you, this may be happening because there's an addiction here that may be a little out of control. So I feel like for some of you, you may benefit by working with the authorities, being like a team player, like, you know, trying to have you help me, I help you type energy here. Okay. Some of you may be in that energy currently, or Spirit is asking you to, you know, allow yourself to open up to that type of assistance if that's what's necessary. Okay. Someone may be able to help you a little bit more than you think. Okay. Or more than they seem. All right. So, let's do your, the doors of opportunity that are trying to open up for you. So for some of you, Spirit this is happening. So like I said, when we keep talking about, we keep going back to the seeing the bigger picture about things. Spirit is trying to show you that maybe, that going through this energy of feeling like you lost, like something's been lost, or that you don't have enough of something, this having this lack mindset, for some of you, it's showing you how that can affect you long term. But this can also, for some of you, an opportunity to show you how anything you feel like you're lacking, that you always have the ability to pull yourself out of that, one step at a time, one day at a time, making a practical plan, and then taking the action steps you're being guided to take on that plan, right? So for some of you, there's an opportunity here that is going to help you pull you out of, I feel like, some type of feeling of loss or lack, or, you know, that you don't have enough of something. Maybe for some of you, it's financial struggles that you're finding yourself in, that you feel like this solution may have took quite some time to come. But I feel like for some of you, there's some karma that maybe needed to play out first, and now something is, you know, an opportunity to pull you out of the situation is maybe now presenting itself. I feel like it may, for some of you, like I said, took quite some time for this maybe solution or this opportunity to present itself to you, but it presents itself when it's supposed to, when it's necessary, not when you think it should, but when it actually needs to. Okay. So Spirit, can we clarify what's the 5 of Pumpkins and the 9 of Pumpkins for Libras? Okay. The 4 of Swords didn't pop out, but it tried to. So, and that did come out in your love spread. So for some of you, that's definitely representing on meditating. Okay. Taking a break, relaxing, using the time. If you can't do anything else, you know, take the time you need to, you know, rest and recuperate. And it did pop out. That's fucking crazy. I love when Spirit does that. So it just shows me that if it's meant to come out, it will. So like I said, things are playing out exactly how they're meant to. Okay. So for some of you, there's going to be an opportunity here for you to really take a break and really be happy with where you are. Okay. For some of you, it's like giving me an energy of like having gratitude. Like people around me, I try to remind them in the most kindest way I can, but it's like anything you don't appreciate, anything that you don't, you know, ever tell Spirit, you know what, thank you for this. Thank you for the fact that I know I have bills, but I'm grateful that I have bills. I'm grateful that I have the means to pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? Some people pay their bills and they bitch and complain the whole time, but then if their lights get cut off, you know, that's an even bigger problem. So it's like, which one, what do we want here? Do we want to, you know, bitch and complain that we have a bills, or do we want to complain that we don't have lights? You know what I'm saying? It's like, or the, you know, the things that come with the bills. Like it's the duality, you know, we have to have one to have the other. So it's like, I feel like for some of you, you've been like, there maybe feels like there's been a loss or lack of things, but I feel like for some of you, through, you know, karmic justice finally playing itself out and the scales of karma being more balanced or coming into better balance, you guys are going to be able to come into this energy of being able to rest, take a break, to actually enjoy the fruits of your labor, actually enjoy maybe the time you have with your family, enjoy, you know, just life in general. Okay. Like I said, that comes with gratitude. You know, having gratitude for the things you have only opens up and allows for more things to be grateful for to come through. Okay. So for your hopes and fears, we have Judgment and the World. Okay. Holy shit. So for some of you, I feel like there's a fear here that you're going to have to make a decision and travel. Like you're going to have to like just, you know, for some of you, it may come quickly. It may just be coming like out of nowhere where you just have to like up and move randomly and not really have much time to think about it. I feel like some of you may be fearing that that's possible, and anything is possible. And that's why it's important for you to get ready. So if something like that does present itself, you are prepared. Okay. I feel like I was just telling Virgo this as well, that people only get stressed out when there's a lack of preparation. So anything you are prepared for, you have no need to stress about, right? The stress factor will not exist because you're ready. So I feel like for some of you, you may benefit by preparing for things, you know, things that you're maybe guided to do something, you know, with even before it's necessary will help you. So that way, when something does come up, you're ready for it, right? It's kind of like having a backup generator in case, you know, in the event the lights go out, you already have something in place for if that happens, this is what I'm going to do with it. That's having preparation. Okay. So, but I do feel like some of you are, you know, hopeful that I really feel like for some of you, this is court. This has to do with a court or legal matter. But I feel like for some of you, you're hoping, your hope here is that however this plays out, that it will end this cycle that you've been going through once and for all. Okay. So whether this is a spiritual, you know, judgment, like a spiritual court battle, or a, you know, 3D physical court battle, I just feel like at the end of the day, you guys are just, you know, really hopeful that this will end this once and for all, that you will be successful, that this, I feel like court matter, like I said, no matter if it's spiritual or physical, that it goes in your favor. Okay. That you're successful and that you get what you need from the situation. So Spirit, let's clarify, what's the judgment in the world, please, for Libras with this, court situation or whatever this is. Wow, beautiful, success, victory. Okay, so this is Four of Wands. So this is being supported, feeling supported. That's coming in your hopes and fears. So I feel like some of you are hopeful that you'll be able to celebrate here, that you'll have something to celebrate, that Spirit will, you know, support you in, you know, things going in your favor and you being successful. And I really do feel like that's, you know, like that's what's happening here. That is what is playing out. So obviously that's not going to be for everyone, but damn, it's definitely for some of you. Holy fuck, Libra. Wow, that's beautiful. So the Six of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is things getting easier. Finally, the shit's over, leaving it behind, leaving all the conflict, the drama, the arguments, all the, you know, mind games, all that bullshit is being left behind and coming into full on fucking abundance. Okay. We go from the 4 to the 6 to the 10. Like we skipping steps, like we jumping, hop, skipping and jumping and shit. Okay. Hell yeah. Wow. That's beautiful. So that's what's in your hopes and fears. So I do feel like, you know, some of you are really hopeful that things will just, that whatever decision is made will go in your favor and you'll be celebrating finally being able to move on and finally being able to live the life that you want. I feel like some of you are really hopeful that that is possible and that's what's happening here. Okay. So the best next step you can take, though, according to Spirit, is be confident. Okay. Step into your masculine energy and really go for what it is that you want. The fact that the Ten of Pentacles, is shown up 3 times in this reading, Libra, is very significant. Okay. I'm going to show you. 10 of Pentacles here with the love spread. 10 of Pentacles here with this spread, and 10 of Pentacles with the clarification to the previous question that we just asked, Spirit. So 10 of Pentacles is shown up literally 3 times, and we have the 10 of Cups here once. All right. 10 of Swords over there. So something is definitely over. Right? But it's like you're stepping into, I feel like, you know, a very comfortable and successful period of your life. Okay. Because when you step into this King of Wands energy, he is motivated. He's determined. That is why he is successful. So some of you, your next best step here is to step into your masculine energy, right? It doesn't matter what gender you are. Your feminine energy is the one who is receptive, meaning she receives the idea. The masculine energy is then what takes the idea and does something with it. So some of you already know what to do. So your best next step is to do what you know, what you need to do, and make that shit happen. Okay. And do it from a place of confidence. Be motivated, driven, whatever you need to do to get it to that state, do it and watch the success show up for you. Okay. Wow. Spirit, clarify the King of Candles with the 10 of Pumpkins for Libras, please. Let me clarify. Yeah, so some of you, this is about going within. Virgo energy here. Some of you may be done with the Virgo, but this is about going within, going, you know, tapping into your higher self, taking a little bit of time that you may need by yourself, with yourself, to connect to yourself. Okay, that is where you'll get these messages. You know, that's where you receive the guidance that we just spoke of on what to actually take action on, what to actually do to get this result here. Okay, I love how Spirit just lays shit out. So And then look, even further, right? This is about once the idea comes, right? You go within, you get the idea, you do your research. You then do your research. You talk, you know, get more information, look up things, make some phone calls, whatever you're being guided to do to further this process. That is what you do. Okay. Hell yeah. I love when spirit just lays the steps out, just like boom, boom, boom. It makes it easy. You know, we choose to make it harder. You still have the option. You can always choose to make it a little bit harder on yourself, but why do that? Why do that when spirit, you know, the one who laid out the whole fucking thing in the first place, who laid out the whole fucking blueprint in the first place, that, you know, being, that spirit, that energy is guiding you. Like, why would we do anything different? You know, when it's like, okay, you obviously would know. You're the one who made the blueprint. Why would I not use your instruction? Like, it's silly. It's silly, but you know, that's what free will is for. So we'll eventually get there. Just how long are you going to delay it, right? How complicated are you going to make it on the way to where you were going to end up anyway, where you'd eventually get to anyway, right? All right, spirit, let's get some fun-sized advice from your fun-sized tarot reader, because they are accurate. These cards are accurate as fuck, just like me. So I love them. They fit my hands so well too, because my hands are little. So some advice. 8 of Cups. So for some of you Virgos, this is about leaving behind things, people, situations that you know it's time to leave behind. Okay. I feel like it's time for you to see that you've outgrown some connections, you've outgrown some situations, some environments, and now it's time to move on. It's time to, you know, free yourself from that energy to make space and room for what you've been asking for, which is literally like everything you've been wanting. You know, it's coming for you. So it's about making room for, you know, those things to come into your experience. Okay. Spirit, what else? Advice for Libras. Advice for Libras, please. Six of Wands. Beautiful. So this is about, you know, putting yourself out there, allowing yourself to be seen, be heard, you know, and trusting and knowing that when you allow yourself to do this, to follow the guidance being given, meaning if you're being guided to walk away from a situation or just remove yourself from it, or, you know, at least take your emotions out of it where it doesn't affect you on a deep level, to keep that energy perpetuating, because that's what's necessary, is to have that other element of the emotion. So if you remove that key factor, it had energies can't perpetuate, experiences won't continue to live because you're not feeding it. So I feel like in doing that and not feeding a situation is going to bring in success over your challenges and your obstacles, triumph over things that you thought you couldn't do, or thought that you knew maybe were holding you back, or just, you know, you've outgrown by you doing that. And two, at the beginning of the reading with the other deck, with this deck at the very beginning, what do we talk about, right? This is the same card that came out at the very, very beginning. So for those that know what I'm talking about, okay, 6 of Wands showing up here again. Now it's showing up in your advice. So Spirit saying, when you do that, you know, trust what's coming to you. Look, boom, the world again. Okay, that came up in your hopes and fears. And so here it is. You will be successful. So Spirit is saying that you have to remove your emotion from the situation and start envisioning as if it's already done. Start deciding that I am victorious, I am successful. Start affirming that shit, deciding it, seeing it as if it's already done, celebrating as if it's already done. That is how you draw it in and attract it, right? Spirit, anything else for advice for Libras, please? All right, then we have the Knight of Cups. So this is about following your heart, putting yourself out there, trusting where Spirit is guiding you, trusting, you know, where your heart is taking you and guiding you to do, or where it's guiding you to go. Okay, trusting that process. Spirit is not going to steer you wrong. Okay, so let's all right, try to make sure I have everything. So let me get you guys some trinkets and I'll let you go. All right, so trinket Spirit for Libra. All right, so we have made with love. All right, so just know that you were created by Spirit with love. So, you know, exude that energy and know that you're worthy and deserving of everything you ask for and desire. All right, so we have the Sun. So something could definitely be being illuminated, something that was maybe hidden, things that maybe you're not clear about, those things will be revealed to you. But for others of you, that's talking about, you know, new opportunities that are going to make you really happy. That's stepping into that Leo energy and allowing the sun and the, you know, the planets and the universe to shine upon you by gifting you with new opportunities. Okay. So we have Capricorn. So any of these signs you may be dealing with or have them aspected in your chart or embodying the traits of them. Okay. So Pisces. And we have Virgo, right? We already talked about Virgo, and here it is showing up in the reading. Sagittarius and Taurus. Okay. So you might be dealing with any of those signs, maybe highly aspect in your chart or just playing a very significant in your role during this new moon energy. Okay. So Libras, that is what I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did giving it to you. Some twists and turns, but at the end of the day, it was a very powerful reading. So I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope that whatever you came to the reading for, you have found. And if you guys enjoyed my vibe, how I read the cards, I really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you have not. And until next time, you guys, bye.